People would love to see
I have
his
dancing
bare feet
bears.
instead of our socks, but that's just me. So draft.
Right.
It
so
feels like IO Gyro feels so much more underwhelming than if you compare it to IO Luna and what Luna brings to the table. Yeah.
who's got first pick this time?
Oh,
Alliance again, right?
Alliance.
So Magnus is going to be banned and PA is going to be banned by OG.
Would you ban up IO? That wasn't the reason why.
What did they ban Magnus, PA, and what instead? Last time
It wasn't Oracle.
instead of IO. What did they ban instead of IO?
It was
In the first game,
Yeah.
Oracle.
No. In the first game was Oracle, but it
I
was
mean, in
in
the second game, what did OG ban in first for free?
Skeleton Warrior.
Because I think they might ban IO instead this time. Whatever it was, Magnus, PA, and IO, I think should be the bans.
Ben Pugna, I like that choice. I think that Thompson's just too good on that hero, and it makes OG's lineups like that hero is just underrated, and the teams that can utilize him make it look broken.
He made the game 1 look so easy with his Pugna and the item build.
Yeah, he just trashed.
Blink Dagger, Force Staff, Ether Lance, Meme Hammer, just pressuring the towers, buying time for Anti-Mage. I mean, it's not a meme. It's a decent item. I saw Dragon Knights building into Meteor Hammers.
Oh, it was Lone Druid.
Oh, okay.
With
And
the
another
stun,
draw
and then you
ban
can
as
follow
well.
it up.
Alliance could open with IO again.
I think you take the IO again. Right? Why wouldn't you? I think they played it
Think you
really,
might-
really well. If they can feel that they can get like IO and Phoenix and
I think the
beefy
brew,
cores.
the brew is more important. I'd be afraid as Alliance if I
Okay.
pick Wisp and if OG were to go brew.
I mean,
think I'm
OG should.
scared.
Yeah, you're right. If they OG should take brew if it is there. If Alliance don't take it, but then again, will OG not take IO if they don't take IO? And yeah, Alliance they do the same. They just first pick
I
IO
think
again.
OG, if you really love the Wyvern, you can pick it, but take it with brew, not Tusk. Personally, I'd rather.
I get the brew. Yeah, I think absolutely right. You have to take the brew away from Alliance as one of these two.
We
I
were
still wouldn't
hyping up.
mind Morph brew.
Yeah.
We were hyping up Tusk for a couple of days, and
And then it's
it's
not
so-
really
it's-
done that well, has it?
it looks so good. Level 1.
It's so
not really
bad
been that good.
against Wisp, though, in theory. Like, you just tether away and tank through his damage. Like, tether just outplays your shards the whole time. Whoa.
Give it to him.
No, give it. No, it's fine.
Owen will kill me.
You've already had 10, haven't you?
OG's turn to pick.
Owen calls me
Lich?
fat.
Okay.
That's okay.
That's okay.
So
Against
like a
any
hero
sort of
against
IO.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can almost have.
So
a
Lich
guaranteed
Brew
bounce.
or
Wait, I should save this.
Lich Centaur. But Brewmaster is probably a better choice.
Brewmaster and the lane. If you go Lich
I think
Brew,
you want to
Lich
take
Brew
the
is
brew
really
away.
nice.
You take
Yeah.
the brew away.
You don't wanna
like,
give
do
it
you
to
really want to let
Boxy.
Alliance?
You also don't want to ever play Lich against Brew.
And
He dispels
Yeah.
everything.
Boxy had a really horrible lane, but he had a great game. And if he can do that with the Brew that was acting in the lane, imagine what he can do if he gets some better lane. So yeah, Brew. Easy.
I just
Brew
hope
for
Alliance
you.
doesn't go back to their Shadow Fiend strategies.
Oh my god! If they pick Shadow Fiend,
about a
if they
gyrocopter?
pick
No.
Shadow Fiend,
They could
No.
still
I mean they
get
won't. They
Gyro
really
if
won't.
they
They're
feel
not
like
going to
it
play Shadow Fiend
and ban
again.
Morphling. Maybe they're deciding if they want to get the Morph on OG.
It's just an important game, of course, ladies and gentlemen. Loser with this is out of the running for the major.
How about what would your face
Yeah.
be? Like, let me show you. Show me your Alliance just picked Shadow Fiend face.
It would just be the face, the hand in the palm, just a hand in the palm. That's all I go.
What are you, Lacoste?
Yeah.
Dire team
What?
pick.
Never mind. You're not paying
He just
attention.
did. No, he
Grimstrike.
That was my face. What
He made a
were you
face.
looking at?
Were you not looking?
No.
As a Grimstrike.
Yes, that's the combo.
Grimstrike's
Oh,
been
yeah,
picked
that
up.
Do you
was well
double Lich Ult?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, of course you do.
You get double Lich
course
Ult,
you do.
Soulbind, Lich Ult, and
But
Lich Ult has a long
I think
range
you
too.
still take Brew. So Alliance is just going to take Brew, right?
I mean,
You still
the
get
best
Brew.
part is a new Lich, so your third spell also works during the Grimstroke ulti. You can
Yes.
fear two people.
What?
Disable
That's
them.
Yeah.
bonkers.
It's
And if
very
you do
good.
it right at the last
very good.
second, it will still continue even after the Soulbind disappears. It will continue
Dire team
channeling.
ban.
Oracle.
They don't take the
an
Brew.
IO and an Oracle together? Isn't that a little bit?
No, I think they said this is fine. I mean,
The
Insania
double
is
save?
like there's a reason why teams were banning like Insania's Oracle straight up.
Yeah, but it's no stuns.
I think
It's very
against heroes
defensive.
like Lich and Grimstroke, it's not bad at all to sort of have that extra save. Like already, you know, you're going to have to a lot of sort of garbage being thrown the way of your carries. You got to protect them from the
5 seconds
garbage.
remaining.
And Isaiah, insane his Oracle. I think it's one of the best Oracles in the game right now. Like he crushed with it the other day.
Both teams opened up with the supports, and none of them have any kind of a disable, no stuns.
Dire team ban.
Luna still gets banned.
Yeah, Luna bans are great. Cool. Yep. They played so well with it last time.
And Morph gets banned, so they're gonna force OG to ban out the gyrocopter as well.
Was Grimstroke contested in the first 2 games?
It was banned out both games, I think.
Yeah, I think it was banned.
At least first game was banned.
I think it was banned instead of the Pugner by Alliance, maybe.
We'll find out what happened in game number 2.
Let's have a look. So Alliance back to them for the ban. Any other sort of single target big heroes that they're going to be worried about OG playing alongside this Grimstroke Lich?
I think Centaur works well for both of the teams if they wanna run and just get on top of these heroes.
Yeah. Focusing Thompson's pool, take away the Thompson Monkey King. Certainly something that can be kept alive and well by the Lich, and if you get sort of the right lane, that's a lot of chase. And the question is, what is going to be that core that we're going to see Mickey play and be kept alive by IO and Oracle? What are they going to be throwing all this sustain in onto? I still think, again, I know Qualifier made some mistakes, but just putting him on the DK is a pretty solid bet.
Yeah, Pugna was ignored previous game with the Grimstroke ban.
Yeah. So I'm still looking at Alliance just grabbing a quote for DK down the line. I do still think the Brew's very good. Sure, it's not going to be a support Brew, but you've seen sort of the 2 supports of OG. You know there's no chance there's going to be like a clockwork in this game, so you can get away with Boxy playing a core Brewmaster.
Oh, Seb Treant.
Seb Treant.
Seb Grimstroke. What up?
Seb Lich.
Could be, yeah, they could do either. I think it's most likely to be the Seb Treant. I think you're bang on.
What if you do Lich Seed?
Lich Seed.
That's the combo.
That's a lot of slows. It's a lot of hate.
Isn't that all purgeable by Oracle?
How about Soulbind Leech Seed? Imagine all the heals coming towards your
double
team.
hit.
My brain, Chiefs, it just literally went. Potential.
What are they going to get?
Of the combo. What?
Like, do you not think Brewmaster's still very good here?
I think it is.
You just play core Brew. Just get Boxy on the Brew.
Brew is good, especially with an Oracle and the Wisp. Like, you want these heroes that just soak damage, and Brew provides so much team fight in a game like this. Could be nice.
No Luna, no Gyro.
What's so funny, Lacoste?
Just you looking at us that we need to speak up, but sometimes we just need some time to think.
I'm a little worried that they're going to pick SF, actually.
I hope not.
They're not.
I mean,
no way.
I'm a little worried.
My entire life savings that Alliance doesn't pick SF.
I think they're going to pick Clock and SF. 50 euros.
50 euros in life savings. Rip. Come on, Alliance.
OG's turn to pick.
Centaur! There we
Centaur
go.
for them. Okay.
I really would have liked Brew more still, but it's fine. He's a pipe buyer, which is really key in this game.
Yeah.
Obviously, high strength gain in Dota. That's quite nice. And the synergy with the Oracle, you put, what's it called? Not Fortune's End. The W.
Face edict.
So you don't
Face
take
edict.
damage.
You don't take damage from your double edge. Oh, goodness.
Okay. So they fall back on the anti-mage pick OG.
They need to have more
early
stuns
though
right now.
It is. They've got 2 picks for this against it. They have to think about the disable and the catch.
And
I wouldn't be
Centaur-
surprised if they just get a Dragonite. The
I
Monkey
think
King
the
is out.
Dragonite is very fine.
TA could not bad either.
I would much rather see Qualifier on the DK than the TA. I think
I
his play's
agree.
been too volatile to sort of rely on him playing in the TA.
They seem much better when they're playing around Boxy and Mickey versus
rather around
putting
Qualifier.
Koifa on like a 1 or 2. I'd much rather see him play like the off-lane mid-type hero.
OG's turn to pick.
Yeah.
There's a
Just put him on the
DK
DK. It's
No
such a
problem.
safe bet.
2 out of 2.
What are you doing this? I'm in this one. Yeah, nice one, me. What did you do?
Wait, I just said Centaur and Dragonite.
Put
Are
that
you guys
shit
even
away.
listening?
Put that shit
Twitch
away.
chat.
I'm joking, Carl. I love you.
It's not a laughing matter. A fist bump is sacred
Is
to any
it?
and all Americans. You
Yes.
effectively just burned up.
We're watching EU qualifiers, though.
All right, Fist
no
bump,
space
Kyle.
for-
Look,
5
they give him a
seconds
fist bump.
remaining.
What is that? The claw.
the grapple.
The hell is this? I immigrated
Come on.
here.
I'm not gonna
For
fool you
this?
twice.
This is how wars begin. You know.
You can't leave me hanging.
I don't want. I don't
I'm
want
just
it.
gonna be like this.
I,
I
that's
don't give a
fine.
shit.
Whole,
Whole
do that
game. I'm
all-
gonna be
All right, go
like
for it.
this whole game.
Jade?
JJ.
I don't care. Look at me.
Right,
saw
so
you be
last
very
ban for
careful on the
OG. Alliance, they still need Mickey's hero. Mickey, what's he going to play? Let's have a look. You're up against this AM. Down the line.
need-
Mm.
You need a hero for McKay that just beats the anti-mage.
Oh, shit. And you know what it is?
What is it?
Spectre.
Phantom
It's
Land.
G
What about
fucking
Phantom
G.
Land?
It's
PL.
actually GG, boys.
What
Is it actually? PL?
Alliance just whip out the Terrorblade here.
That's pretty good. It's a man.
You're going to have a
BKB
little bit of a
hero.
rough time against the nuke in the lane,
Dire
but
team
down the line,
Wait, what's
you're
the
just
ban?
going to
A
pound
smart
it.
I
ban?
knew you couldn't do it.
You got the TB, you got the backup of the Oracle and the IO, you got the beef, the front lines, the Sentinel to get the TB in position, the reflection against the anti-mage. I'd fall back on the Terrorblade.
No, I agree.
It's still a very good hero.
I think you ban Invoker and pick TB.
Invoker looks
10
good.
seconds
You know what
remaining.
else looks good? A
I'd
Timber
agree
Saw.
with that. I'd agree with that. I'd agree with the Invoker. But
Timber
they,
Saw does look good.
they banned
Not
Invoker
strength.
before.
Always.
I think they'll ban it again.
It is actually Timber Saw is insane if they went
Dire
to.
team
They banned Zeus.
Zeus.
They're
Nah,
going to pick
It's a
Terrorblade,
TB.
right?
Yeah.
Why Zeus?
OG's turn to
This is so good.
My
This
man
is so
Nolan.
good from
You're gonna
Alliance
get
here.
involved
I
or-
think this is actually Alliance. I love this draft from Alliance.
Oh, and you and I should team up and just coach a
Yeah, I
team.
mean, we don't need these others. I mean, let's just do a duo cut. Right, so now OG, they've seen this Terrorblade. I think they're going, oh, shit.
They could get Ember Spirit again. They need some illusion clear.
I think the
One of the better
Invoker's
heroes
still good.
against TB.
I think
10
Invoker's
seconds
fine.
remaining.
I think out of their options that they have,
Invoker Anti-Mage kind of seems a bit greedy.
it's EMP into Mana Void can be kind of fancy. But I honestly, I think this Terrorblade pick is such a great finisher from Alliance.
Not because you said it. It's just a great pick overall. OD's orb doesn't work against illusions anymore. It doesn't deal extra
But-
damage.
The illusions aren't too much of an issue until later, and you are such an incredible hero against Oracle, Wisp, Centaur, and like you crush strength heroes, and you're
True.
gonna dominate mid. You astral people during the Oracle ult. It also finishes Terrorblade even through it. Like you can finish TB very easily by just counting on that damage to kill him.
Yeah, also stealing his mana so he can't use the Sunder,
Yeah.
especially level 1 and
I-
level 2.
I don't
But
like
But
it
I,
too much,
I
though.
like Alliance's lineup
I
way
think,
more, I
I
gotta
think
say.
Alliance's lineup again. It's so weird. This Alliance team is so weird. They pick SF and it just looks like what are these? What's this garbage they're drafting? And then they draft like this, and it just looks brilliant. And I this is Alliance. I think Alliance is knocking OG out. This is Alliance moving on, and I think OG is going to be kicking themselves for sort of seeing that Terrorblade come through. I don't think they've got the answers for it. I think this anti-mage pick is going to get walked over. They've got fantastic stun and control between Boxy and Qualifier. They've got all the ways in the world to keep their cause alive between Insane and
But-
Tiger. Insane was showing us some of the best Oracle play in the game. I love this from Alliance. I
Chain
think
Frost and Soulbind.
it's all kind of cute. It's
great
all kind of
against
nice.
TB, definitely. And whoever
Think
IO is paired up. And
Cute's the right word for it because in theory you can do some cool stuff, but I just feel like the OG lineup's harder to execute.
It definitely is.
And Alliance, it's kind of simple. Just don't die, cast your spells, and if you get a Sunder off on somebody, you're just going to win the game. They actually have tools to deal with the AM this time. It's a different game. The OD, if he goes off, could crush, but I just don't see Thompson as like an OD mastermind the same way he is on these other
random
heroes.
fact, OD has the lowest win rate in this patch, I think 37%, if I got it right.
Wow.
I'm not even checking my phone.
It's going
That
to be
is
very.
I
awesome.
saw
tough for
that
OG.
somewhere on Reddit.
All right, guys.
we
There's
go.
again probably people that have skipped the draft in order to, I don't know, eat or whatever. But update: Game 3 deciding match winner will go to playoffs. Loser is out.
What's happening in our other series?
Yeah,
What
well,
is happening in our other series? JJ is on the case. He will find out. The other series going on right now is Vega Squadron versus Final Tribe. That is also a decider match. That is also for playoffs. That is in the other group of the European qualifiers for this major. And it is also 1-1 right now, so they also are in that third game, or they just went to the third game. Winner of that will face Secret in the playoffs.
Good luck with that.
And again, of the playoffs, there's 4 teams in the playoffs. There's 3 teams that go to Major. Here's the bracket. It will start after this series, after a half an hour break or so. So we already know, we'll know 2 teams that will make it to Major at the end of the day. Guaranteed.
That's pretty crazy.
Yes. It's up to... Yes. Yes. Well, we are still not playing the finals. If you are in the upper bracket, doesn't matter even. If you're in the upper bracket finals, you're in the top 3. Top 3 goes to Major. The brain cells of JJ caught up. He agrees with me. It's great. All right, game 3. And the consensus seems to be that Alliance has won the draft.
The battle begins.
Yes.
Yep, but I picked Alliance to win, which is my way of
which-
guaranteeing OG
Yeah, and the jinx
will
is
make it to
real.
the Major. So
Right, I'm gonna
expect
get a
Topson to go
fresh
off.
bottle of water for this one. Be right.
So they're laning what? A Lich? Is that... No, the Grimstroke Treant on the top lane against Oracle and Centaur. Okay, they swapped. I think that you need to have a Centaur against the Treant and have it this way.
Yeah, I think Treant Grim would have actually just crushed the Terrorblade lane.
Oh, deny. 3 gold for Anti-Mage. Mid matchup though. Do you think OD is gonna max the second spell? I think that's the way to go. Just max the Astral, have 1-3-1, and then probably just skip the ult to get one more point in Equilibrium level 6.
Yeah, I can see it. You don't really need the ulti until you're willing to use it, which isn't until like the quad null phase. I think that's what we'll see from Topson as well. The builds I've liked best on OD, literally you just get 4 nulls and then go for whatever item you feel like. I think Midas in a game like this could be very
That's a
effective.
no. What? You have Anti-Mage in your team. You don't want to go Midas as a first item. You want to
you don't
have
want
a
Midas.
you want to
You
have
want
an item
Midas
to
on
fight with.
That'd be way too slow. I don't think it was really
The
top to the
equilibrium.
style. is it?
Purple thing's a cosmetic, or is that some sort of
It's
effect?
yeah, it's
That's
the
the
it's the cosmetic.
equilibrium.
That's the cosmetic though.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's-
that's what I mean.
Yeah,
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 purple
yeah,
wings.
that's the rare one.
Astral drift. Oh, looks cool.
It's a cool looking hero.
A lot of damage from Insania coming out,
Yeah. And
forcing out the salve.
yeah, this thing Topson just crushing mid. From now on, he just equilibriumed, got up to near full mana. It's gonna be hard for Qualifier to ever get off a Breathe Fire.
Anti-Mage is gonna need so much items. When you're playing Anti-Mage into Terrorblade, Terrorblade always feels stronger until it comes to the super late game.
Yeah, I like that he skilled Reflection too. It's really important to pick up at least 1 point in that when you're playing against an anti-mage.
No,
lane.
absolutely, yeah. I mean, it just makes it's so easy to lane against the AM.
Well, Qualifier doesn't necessarily need to win. He just needs to not die mid, right?
He just needs to get his items. He needs to make sure that he gets sort of the Shadow Blade or whatever initiating tool he wants to get, whether it be that or the Blink Dagger this game, and in sort of decent time in comparison to when the Terrorblade in the eye is ready to look for fights across the map. You know, as long as he doesn't get totally dumpstered in the middle lane, he's going to still offer that opening. And of course, they got Boxy as well, but I imagine Boxy will build like the... You know, he's going to go for the tank build. You'd imagine, like what we've seen Seb doing on his offlane heroes. I don't think we're going to see him rush a Blink.
Full
hot.
mana.
Yeah. This hero's bonkers, guys.
I feel like the hero is strong.
Yeah, the reason I like Midas on it is because you just need attack speed and you have no real farming mechanic, and that's where OD seems to fall off because you just
He
the new
has it
meta you
now.
have to be able to kill creep.
Well, he can kill it now. It splashes. His orb splashes onto,
Yeah, but
onto units.
it's just not enough. I really think you need to ensure that you scale in this sort of game. your Hex timing, your BKB timing, your Sheevas. Like, you need so many things to be viable.
This bottom line.
He's moving now.
Pycat CS is getting like doubled. And a lot of denies too. 22 and 13 against the 10-1. I don't know what do OG do about this? How do they...
You can't do anything. You have a Grimstroke Lich as your support.
Yeah.
And this is the danger of 4th picking an AM when the enemy side has 2 heroes left remaining. Like, you got pretty much hard countered. You got a point stun, a Terrorblade. This is a real grim AM.
How do you start a fight on side of OG? That's the problem for me. Every time I see a lineup like this, on the other side you have Alliance who has a Dragonite. You can always just use Stampede. Stampede got to the nerfed, but still a really good spell.
That's very true.
Mortem. Alright, Tiger. Falling pretty low. OG do manage to get themselves first blood. They take the kill on Tiger.
And we can see again a different boots build on OD. He went for Tranquil Boots. You can just keep attacking, have full HP.
Let's see Alliance get 3 of the runes. Top lane.
Purge it.
Got the setup onto Seb. Do they have the damage? They do.
Nice
The
one.
Purifying Flames from Insane is there.
That's so much burst.
I mean, so now that level 3's there on the Oracle, this is when the lane gets really hard to play into. Mid lane Thompson.
God.
Straight for the dive, and with the Sanities, blows up Qualifier.
His skill the ult. Good.
Yeah.
Good, so he can get the kill. One more hit.
He's not got mana for a blink.
Bottom.
Actually, could he have not used 3 stick charges? Was that not enough?
No, it wouldn't have been enough. Would not have been enough as Alliance. Just continuing to apply heavy pressure
he
on
would
this
have had
bottom
it.
lane.
Yeah.
Would he?
Yeah, he would have.
He had 17 mana, didn't he? Here.
45.
Oh, yeah, quick maths, yeah. I think he probably would have died before the blink.
Grim
I guess he
stroke.
would've.
No, he
Whoa.
had blink up when he died.
Oh.
Like,
Dude,
I
this
was-
reflection.
What's-
Oh my
what's-
goodness.
I mean, this lane is just so over. 31 and 15 CS on Mickey.
Yeah, but-
16 and 2 on Pycat.
The mid lane, same story though. OD is going to run away with it.
what is more scary?
I think absolutely a
Thompson?
Terrorblade with free farm.
Fat terribly.
Like,
What?
OD is like, as long as there's control for OD to hit heroes in the fight and drop sanities, it's great. But Alliance are going to have multiple ways of getting on top of Thompson.
Is OD's power spike not earlier than that of a Terrorblade?
Yeah, definitely.
And they can abuse that to buy time for the anti-mage to hit the same power spike as the Terrorblade.
No, bottom lane, Tiger's going to be there to save
Got
Mickey.
the reflection off.
No Tail's
Oh
going to
my
die,
God.
and that's going to be Pycat
No
in a lot
mana.
of trouble as
Now
well.
he
He's got
can
the
leave.
stick. We'll
He
be
could have
able to
just
get him
swapped the anti-mage right away, and they would be able to kill him, I think.
Maybe. What a hero. I don't like that 4-step first on Thompson. I really think he could literally have just had like an 8-minute Midas.
Dire's middle tower
Maybe
is
even
under
shorter
attack.
with the 3 nulls to boot.
You have an anti-mage who's not doing well. You need to be able to fight.
But Midas, like, you're always going to be able to fight because Alliance is going to be battling into you. I feel like it's one of those scenarios where you've picked up a mobility item when might have been better just to go something, like anything that allows you to scale. His force is alright.
Tiger's got the tether. He's about to get himself over to the side. Have they got the damage to kill him? They do. The 3 of them will be able to take down Tiger. Top. He's there from boxing. They're gonna have to change stun. Do they have the damage to kill him? Looks
one
like they
more.
do. With the body blocks from Boxy, Seb cannot escape.
Nice, and they're gonna pressure the tower.
Yeah, he went this 3-point tree armor build, so you can already see that the way OG's looking to play this is very defensively, force Alliance to come at them, and if you don't kill a tower in a push, it will eventually just be healed back up to full. And I like this. You got to rotate to defend towers for that reason.
Thompson. Wait, hang on.
What?
What's he trying to do here?
What just?
That
did
is
he
how-
just
that
run?
is
He's
how
gonna
you
say
throw away an
whoops.
advantage.
Trust me, whoops from Thompson.
And bottom.
No whoop.
Alliance, they'll get the kill. Look at that
Nice
Sunder.
Sunder.
That keeping his teammates safe. So they can continue to battle onto Pike Up. Alliance.
No teleport.
Just
Wow.
beautiful play up and down the
Mickey
map.
Dota.
Double kill for Mickey.
Jerax
They're going to have the control
disabled as
coming
well.
out onto Jerax. The reflections out as well. Jerax is
armor.
trying his best to retreat.
Inkswell
TPs are
gets
going to come
away.
back in, so Jerax will survive for now. Dota's back in. But OG making mistakes, misplays on both sides of the map. Insania just continue to play them. These two aren't safe. Mickey can just dive in underneath the tower if he wishes to do so. As he's looking to close in onto Note, the reflections they're giving in the vision. They'll take themselves another kill for the Terrorblade as Mickey is 5-0-1 in this bottom lane at 9 minutes in. It's a 4K lead for Alliance, and this game it's just crumbling for OG. Pycat is still struggling to find any sort of farm, as there's 48 CS on a Terrorblade compared to sub 20 CS on the Anti-Mage.
Yeah, and I mean, obviously you're playing an AM, so you're always going to get reflection. But can you believe people actually don't skill it at times? Like, just for the vision it provides in the trees. And yeah, nice turnaround from Qualifier.
But what was Thompson trying there? He knew that they were both around.
He was mid-cast animation for an Astral.
His stun's always going to go off first.
But
though.
yeah, I don't know how he missed.
Yeah, like even if you're
that
Astral, then the stun's still going to be flying towards you.
Well, that's what's happening. I'm not trying to make excuses for him.
There we go. They're going to try and set something up down bottom. They're bringing everybody in. Thompson with the sound, with the Astral to hold one in place. Fear's going to be dragging Qualifier forward too. McKay and Tiger watching from the sidelines, deciding how they're going to approach this. They're using the overgrowth. They're trying to kill Qualifier, but he's a little too beefy now with the stampede. Boxy goes straight in on top of Thompson. They've got the control. They've got the damage too. Thompson does get the sanities out. It will kill off the IO. Thompson's lost his life.
Oh, the Manifold did no damage.
It's not enough to kill off Mickey. Mickey's still alive for now as he continues to walk away. Qualifer's hiding in the trees. It's a 1-for-1 at the moment, but not a 1-for-1 that OG's going to be happy with. As Boxy's already ready to turn around, look to get in position for the stomp. Onto two. Pycat just getting stunned up. OG, they're going to lose Seb as well, as OG continue to crumble in a game 3 where it looks like they've just lost the plot as Alliance are steamrolling.
And OG, no one really does know what that stands for. They've never explained the acronym, but in this game, in this series, it could just mean out of gas, OD.
That's deep, Kyle. I don't like the support duo from OG. They can't start a fight. They can just wait, try to make a counterplay with the Living Armor, and then try to cast some of their spells. And both of these two heroes are under-leveled. You can see Io is level 6. Insania bought the tome. He's going to be level 6.
This is the OD
Is
factor.
there any way that OG can recover this game? I mean,
of course. Look at OD's level. I mean, we saw that hammer drop.
Look at it. We've seen Thompson just die straight up 2 times.
Yeah.
He just gets run upon by Boxy, stunned. As soon as Thompson's used Astral, he's got no other way to save himself.
Again, goes back. I know you're against the Midas, but I just feel like I've seen this game before. This reminds me of Game 5 VP OG back in the finals of the Boston Major. And even though the OD was ahead, although obviously he isn't really in this game, because he went this force first instead of any sort of scaling ability, the game goes 20-30 minutes more. And all of a sudden, OD's an item behind, and you're going to lose because you're just susceptible to stuns, to halberds, to the Oracle.
But that game, OG won.
They did, but that was because they were playing against the OD. Perhaps that's the secret to winning big, decisive final games.
Another stun
again?
in time.
They get the silence off in time, and that will save Thompson a little bit, but they're bringing in the relocate. They're looking to continue to close in on to Thompson. Thompson's just got to run. TPs are coming through from OG towards this middle lane, but Alliance are pushing on, looking to see what they can find. Seb, he continues to TP, despite the fact that the rest of his team have run away.
That was questionable at best.
As this mid-tier 1 tower is in a lot of trouble for OG. I mean, they've got even more than just the tower to worry about, but Seb is going to buy back.
He bought back, but he does not have a TP, so he's running to tier 1 tower, and look at the damage on the tower.
Oh, unboxing. The blink reveal. It's perfect. Straight on top of Thompson they go. As Thompson is out of this.
For all the grief I gave Qualifier for the second game, he's playing this real well.
Yeah.
He is on the exact same page as his team. It is looking
And
great.
Boxer, he even gets Jarek's up top once the blink's back off cooldown.
This game's over.
I mean, from the draft, it just looked like OG. They kind of lost it. I think the Terrorblade pick from Alliance was just such a perfect finisher.
But it's so easy. It was set up for them. It felt like OG. You know, these guys were the master tacticians of TI, and they came in, and it feels like they just went back to what the one idea they had that worked, this Anti-Mage. But there's no Mag. There's no Pugna. They're just picking a naked AM with like 3 supports and an OD and hoping that it'll all work out. And it isn't.
And Living Armor is not going to be that good. Terrorblade, Dragonite, they come in front of your tower, they just take it by force. You can't really heal it up. You also have a Centaur, we didn't mention it. His new aura, Retaliate. man, he deals so much damage once he uses that, and he maxed it out.
Wow. Is it really that value?
Oh yeah,
It is.
It really is. It's a ridiculous
Yeah,
amount.
that's crazy.
And I love the build on him. 2 bracers just to tank up, give him some
Does
extra
Boxy buy anything?
extra
But 2
strength,
bracers.
magic resistance.
That's a
Oh,
big
they're
play from
trying.
OG, but I don't think this is going to work.
I mean, they don't have overgrowth.
You can already see the rest of Alliance looking to
Oh,
pincer.
Boxy.
Oh,
He's straight
God.
back in. Look who he's on top of. Thompson in trouble again. He'll get
Good
the
Lich
self
ulti.
astral off. They do have a Lich ulti bouncing
doing
around,
any
but they're
damage.
very tanky. Thompson, can he get himself to safety? He cannot. As Boxy cuts him down, Thompson dead once again. The Sunder from Mickey getting himself back up to full as he takes Insania's life. They look towards Seb as well, as Alliance continue to make this game 3 look incredibly easy.
Alliance are doing it, OD.
You heard it on this stream yesterday. Alliance is gonna be the first team/organization to win TI twice.
Well, we'll see about it. But this game, I mean, this series, I think we're seeing it again. You know, OG, they had a break. They had to make roster changes. You do that against a team like Alliance that's put the work in. We've seen Alliance, they've been up and down in this qualifiers. Some drafts, they've decided to pick Shadow Fiend and give away free wins to other teams. When they don't do that, they look absolutely amazing. They nail the draft in these 2 games this series, and this game 3 is looking to be pretty smooth sailing to a win. The Terrorblade is absolutely massive. The Anti-Mage, on the other hand, is still totally out of the game. I don't think he's... Does he even get Battle Fury before the game ends? I don't know. It's...
Can you show me the vision of OG? Because No Tail has 3 wards. He can't even get out to
You
place
can't
the
get
wards.
that place. What does Seb have? Yeah.
Vacation plans.
I mean, this is an offlane treant.
Not sure they're going to get some time. Well, the minor qualifiers, of course, remember.
Minor qualifiers starting Saturday. Hope
And
OG has a
Boxy
clear schedule.
again, straight up top, looking to find Pycat. Pycat does get the blink off in time. Should be fine to get away this one. But this, I mean, the anti-mage at the moment is really just a blinking creep at the moment.
Yeah, and you can already see it. This is just when Alliance looks best. Koifa on the DK. Sheever said played a bit better in this game. But more importantly, he's 3rd in net worth, and that's where he's supposed to be.
Real low
When
bottom.
You got these super greedy
And
1
they're
and
on
3s
top
on
of
your
him.
side.
They found
Oh,
Thompson
no.
yet again.
Again.
Thompson.
Retaliate.
I mean, this is I feel like the OD is sort of a similar sort of problem as like the SF. Like, it's this hero that can do well in the lane, but then you just die.
Yeah.
I mean,
just
you need to
die.
have other heroes to play
Yeah.
with.
Yeah.
Someone to gank your lane, make some space. Lich and Grimstroke are not.
What did the Lich and Grimstroke do this game?
Absolutely
Did they do
nothing.
anything?
I mean, here comes the fight opportunity, but I just don't know if this is going to work. You have no OD. Your tower's dead. Oh, nice deny, though.
Oh, there we go.
But if they get Lich and 3 into level 25,
Then nothing's going to die. That base is invincible.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
JJ's.
oh JJ, you can't do that.
JJ's
JJ,
actually going to
yeah.
eat food while we're still casting.
That's actually
This is
illegal.
so unbelievably bad-mannered.
Everyone tweet abusive messages at JJ. So what? I mean, what is the plan here for OG? It seems anything
they
they're trying to do
just
because they're so
need
far behind
try
at this
to
point.
drag the game post 60 minutes somehow, get the farm on their heroes. Because they can't start a fight, that's the problem.
Mid lane.
Dire's bottom tower
Thompson,
is
he
under
has got
attack.
backup behind him if they do go upon him. I mean, up top, Mickey, no fear at all of any sort of presence coming in on this top lane as the illusions will be sent to continue to pressure this top lane. No Tail and Thompson are coming in with a rotation. See what they can do. Straight away though, Stampede used to get them out.
3 and
Also
ulti.
to get Qualifier in position down bottom as they'll find themselves on top of Pycat. Pycat dead once more.
If this was a pub game, that's a rage buyback right there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Double bracer on Insania. Honestly, he's my MVP. I think his drafting is on point, and his oracles like seems to be.
Whoa! I mean, there's
SF. We just need to stay away from SF.
Yeah, stay away from
that
SF.
That was Loda, okay?
They were just.
That was Loda.
Loda's in hospital. He can't do anything. Don't blame that on Loda.
So this is the Oracle Wisp. Like you literally just spam your E on the Wisp, and he heals the target.
This is how Alliance need to play and need to draft. Because when they do
this
so,
could
it
be a
looks
GG fight. Lich.
Oh, they just really want that Soulbind Lich ulti, but they can't get it. Jarek's got
Oh, look at this aggressive relocate as well, ready to try and close the gap on
They
more.
don't know where Jarek's is though, but they're gonna find him soon. The Ink's
they
supposed to try and
got
get away. They don't see him. They don't
He's
see him.
outside of vision.
It's
so
nighttime.
Yeah, the problem, it just feels like Game 1 Alliance, Game 3 OG, they just got way too cute. Like, it's cool and all, the Grimstroke Lich, the tree off lane, but I mean, it's just unrealistic when the Alliance line up. All they need to do is stun your ass, and that's it. It's like the famous Mike Tyson quote, everyone's got a plan until they get punched in the mouth. And right now, Alliance is throwing haymakers.
Did he actually say that?
He actually did.
I don't know what that means.
It sounds like him.
Yeah, it's a good. I actually have that as one of my mottos for life. A haymaker.
Something and a machine that makes hay out of grass.
No,
why would you punch one?
A haymaker is it like puts you to sleep. It's a wild hook and like that one punch that might just knock you out.
But it's like a bulldozer, but then a different kind of truck.
No, not so. That is not what the reference is.
That is probably what, like, you can get hit by a truck or you get hit by the haymaker.
Yes, exactly.
It's one thing. It's what Carl says. A haymaker reference to making hay to make you sleep, because you sleep on the hay. That's what the reference is.
No, I'm
That's
gonna
what Carl said, wasn't it?
No, he said it just.
Why
it's
would you
the
trust
name,
what I said?
It's
I
the
trust
name
what,
of the
I
punch.
think what Carl says right, because it sounded very American.
Dire's structures are fortified.
It's the name of an agricultural occupation. And in the sense of a very strong blow with the fist.
Radiant's top
It's
tower.
from
He's
the
on ledge.
He's into the base. No tail is gone. Gets the chain frost out. It's nice. Base is in trouble.
Base is in
Alliance
It's
looking to force OG out of the running for the major. The TI winners coming to a roadblock in the form of Alliance. They will not let them pass any further. As they're taking this top set of racks, he will get the Battle Fury before the game is over, Pyke.
There you go. Got it.
They got the Battle Fury, but the top racks are gone. It's 21 minutes in. Alliance 15k lead.
The punch is called that like that because of the resemblance of the wide swinging stroke of a scythe. You know how scythes go like
There we
that?
go. So we were all wrong.
We were all wrong.
We were all wrong.
But the scythe is the haymaker. It's a saying that comes from 1907.
Ah.
Hype.
How do you come back into this game if you're OG?
You
They
really-
still
you-
have ages.
I mean,
Once the
you
meta is
can't.
up, they're gonna just
You
go
can't.
in and take another side.
Like as long as Alliance push the lane and threaten high ground,
Oh, but the Meteor Hammer.
hold the fear. Hold the no.
The Soulbind.
Where's the
No
There's
ledge
no Lich
ulti.
ult.
No. Can they actually kill at least one target?
No, false promises there to keep the eye
Oh
alive.
dear, one target. Come on, Taiga.
He's still fine.
Tiger's
One
fine.
target.
With the false promise, he doesn't die. He's got ways of regen.
Oh.
Ha!
I mean, he's 1200 HP. He's always going to go back up to full
Oh,
HP all the
gee.
time.
They're having some real trouble right here.
Oh, gee. Oh, golly. They're about to be out of this major.
OMG. You know what the scary thing is? The minor is going to be terrifying as well. There's no guarantee that you're going to make it through the minor
That's
to
true.
get that major slot because probably Nip is going to be there too.
Yeah.
No, I mean, I think if OG aren't able to step up their play as a team, then they are not going to be the strongest team at the minor.
I think
quite
less
a
their
while.
play, more their drafting. When they looked great in that first game.
How many European slots are there in the minor?
Has fallen.
2?
I don't know.
2. That's a
I
good
mean,
point.
they
That is
should.
super scary.
They should
Final
get
Tribe
it.
or
2
Vega
slots.
is going to be there too. That is terrifying. They might not even make it to the minor.
Are fortified.
to begin.
All right, I need you to calm down. They're gonna
They'll
make it through the minor.
Hey, can we talk about Alliance though? Because this was a hell of a performance.
Oh yeah,
It's a hell of
They
a
lost game 1. They 4-1'd OG over
Yes.
these two
No,
series.
honestly, like you really can't talk down what Alliance has done here, apart from when they play Shadow. Like every other game, they drop. And honestly, it's hard to say who's impressed me the most because Insania's Oracle has been absolutely told. I think Mikkei's carry performances have been so solid.
Mickey is a beast.
Like he has shown us, he's one of the best, easily one of the best EU carries. And
the only thing for Alliance is
I'm
that they
looking
need to be.
forward to seeing
If they're
go against world
stable,
teams.
they're gonna be terrifying.
Yeah.
But they're not yet stable.
I respect as well. Mikkei, he got a ton of offers in the offseason.
Oh, did he?
He did. And
Right.
the thing is, he stuck with his friends, Boxy and Insania. They've been playing together
Wait,
since Han.
Was it a double lich? It's still bouncing. It's still bouncing.
It's doing nothing.
Literally did nothing.
Literally doing nothing.
Ay, 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 ay.
And they got Taiga, this new Star 4 position. He's been a big upgrade.
It's all working.
Yep, they're really looking good. And
And I think-
Koifa adjusting to his role. He was typically always the one, no matter what position he played. Off lane, mid, whatever, he was greedy. But he's doing much better, I think, on this team as this space maker, the sacrificial lamb,
Yep.
activating his incredibly talented 1 and 3 position. And of course they're talented. There came from Han, baby.
They also. This is
Yeah,
basically.
didn't you come from Han?
Yeah, what are
On
you
one
talking
side-
about?
What-
There's a team that has grinded for months and months, and the other side there's a team that
I
played for
think
like 2-3
that's
months.
always
all-
going to show.
I-
That's
And it
always
showed,
that's
yeah.
always going to show.
Hey,
Because we also saw Alliance versus Secret, and that was not close.
real quick though, I got to defend my honor. You know the last team and captain to knock Wings out of a Valve event? That's right. Right here. You know what I did before I got kicked? That's right. Took down EG, took down Liquid. You ask me, I'm a 2-time TI winner. And now I'm here on the
That's
couch with you fine people hanging
Definitely not
out.
how that works.
Well,
but
where did it all go wrong for you, Carl? I mean,
Yeah.
why
Look at where I am. I'm in
Exactly.
Holland with you fine gents and a lady.
He just wanted an upgrade.
You
There's
could be
nothing
hanging out with the
else
likes of
for
you
him
know,
to win.
these TI
Like,
level
he-
captains and teams, Kuro, Puppy, and
Look,
and
you know, I wanted.
PPD, and you're hanging out with us.
I just
why
want
are
the
you not a
scene.
millionaire yet?
Who's to say I'm
He
not?
may be.
I'll have you know,
He
I've
may
got
be
a
a
lot
millionaire.
of.
He was, but
I've
he
got a
lost
big
50
investment in
euros to me
cryptocurrency.
a few days
Euro,
ago.
Now, he's
Now he's not.
950.
I've seen your shoes. I know you're not a millionaire.
Oh shit!
Alliance.
I'm looking for a sponsor.
Sponsor of Super
Shoe
Glue.
sponsor. Skechers,
Make
hit me
sure
up.
Your shoes can stick together again.
Let me get some Vans. Actually, I sent an email to Michael Jordan the other day.
Did it work?
Uh,
Did he reply?
He told me to get good, son. You can't even ball, and I guess that means I'm not getting any shoes.
Oh, that's too bad.
Oh, they know he's
He's
there.
gonna
stun.
They know
He's
there.
gonna
They
stun.
got him,
They know
they
he's
got him.
there.
Dota.
I mean, I don't know if they get killed.
They know.
They know.
They know.
I mean,
They know. They know.
Yeah, but he's still gonna get out.
Yeah, but at least they stopped his teleport. And
Sure, he's got to take the long route. I mean, Quake. I won't quite see.
Seb, what you doing there, buddy? I mean, they have still got 2 lanes of racks. All they need to do is
Quake
delay
can't
the
kill him
game.
on his own. Wait,
Reload.
with a
Well.
reload, if it's in time. He cannot.
OG is a team that
Oh.
knows very well how to play from behind. We cannot forget this. They can definitely pull
But
out.
it's a different
something
team. It's
crazy.
a different patch, and it's a different draft. It's just.
If it was any other hero than Treant, I think this game would have been over by now. Is that
it's
the 100%?
99%.
Jeez.
Oy, 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 oy.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Oh, they are trying to just cut the waves with anti-mage, Seb using meteor hammer just to buy some more time.
All right, man. Alliance should look to get proactive and threaten the high ground again. Yeah, okay. They've got the butterfly and TB. Like they just go. You got to just go down the lane now. What's Roshan looking like? All right, perfect. Roshan's up. There you go. Butterfly and TB, Aegis, and what? She's ready to go. Grab that. Push a lane. See what OG can do in response. Probably not going to be a great response from OG because you are 17k ahead and your Terrorblade is absolutely huge. You now are in position to end the game. I mean, well, as it is, they're looking to push before Roche is up. Maybe see if they can find a fight, find a pickup before. So
Dire's top tower is under attack.
As Alliance smoked up, looking to get near the base. They drop down the wall. Poxy is straight in and on top of No Tail. No Tail's gone.
No
leash
buyback.
for 60 seconds. As immediately with the Metamorphosis and Elder Dragon form, Alliance go into the base on the bottom lane.
And
take
the mage
tier
top lane,
3.
JJ, can we check?
Oh,
No, split push.
split push.
It's not as
But
good
he's
as,
they're going to lose the whole base here
They're
potentially.
already racks behind as well, so even if he does take that top racks, it affects absolutely nothing in the game or their win condition.
But at the same time, he can't do anything in their base either, so he might as well, right?
He's unlikely to get the racks. He knows that as soon as anything comes back, he's going to be in trouble.
And
So Shan is up.
this is great from Alliance. You send
Just
your
back up and
Centaur there.
get Rush.
He's no threat. You just shove that lane, play around middle now. Both side lanes will constantly push thanks to your super creeps. You can go for an extra Roche or even just look for a decisive team fight pretty soon. All you fear is a huge OD play, but I mean, really, 4-staff Tranquil Boots, Kaya Yasha. Is anybody afraid of the dark? I am. I sleep with a nightlight personally.
And this item just cripples both OD and AM.
It's a really nice item build. I like the blade mail, but I especially like the halberd. It's such an underrated item still, I feel. No recipe cost gives you more than the raw stats of the components, in addition to a 5-second disarm on ranged heroes. Like, that is absolutely bonkers.
And there's only one item to pierce through the evasion, that's MKB, and most of the heroes don't want to build it,
Yep,
so
Exactly.
the evasion got way stronger.
3 runes for Alliance. And Roche is in the pit, and OG knows. They can't afford to give that away, right? That's the only place they can mount a defense.
You gotta contest it.
You got it, yeah.
Otherwise, you're
It's
terribly.
either it's GG either way. If they lose at Roche or if they
Yeah.
lose at the base, so you gotta
I
do
just
that.
can't believe they lost a game twice. Like, they lose 2 times in a row to the same thing. They just have no damage. There's no real way for them to puncture the
they're not
Alliance.
going to be able to
mass
contest
sustain.
Roche at this point because they're going to be too late. They do smoke up to go
I'm gonna
further,
try.
but the smoke got caught because there was a ward anyway.
Any tremors out, but Alliance get themselves out of the range of it.
Yeah, they know.
As they've got the vision, they see Seb. Seb will not be able to get out a single spell, and he does not have buyback. Thompson's trying to commit onto the Oracle. The BKB's out as well, but Insane is going to be more than fine as Tiger's there, keeping him alive, tethered across
still
to
alive.
the Oracle. Tiger's still surviving throughout it all as well, as
Oh my
Alliance
God.
losing nobody. Mickey gets the double kill. They have the lockdown onto Thompson, stuck on the high ground. Triple kill.
What a
Even with
thunder!
the
Mickey.
What a play!
God,
Mickey,
Alliance.
please have mercy.
Absolutely perfect from
Oy, oy,
Alliance.
oy. I
From-
saw that. Yeah, we saw that too.
From the draft to every single stage of this game, Alliance have played it a million times better than
Dude.
OG.
Mickey 11-0 and 12. Like, this kid has been floating under some people's radar, but he was there were like 3 generations of Han players. There was the first one with the
Yeah,
Fnatic
shut up
guys and
about
Zai.
Han.
The second was
Shut
just
up
stay
about
green, a little bit of the
Han.
complexity. And then
No one
You
cares
make
about
it
that
hot.
the
game.
best player
Awesome
for
goddamn
2
American
years.
sport
He
again in
comes
this
to
household,
Dota.
pal.
The man is
Hey,
small,
Mickey,
but his
you're so
plays
fine, you're
are
so fine, you blow my
massive.
mind. Hey, Mickey.
Dota.
Structures are fortified.
Jiminy Christmas.
Look at the mega creeps. Mega creeps are out Alliance to play it safe.
Yeah, the
They'll,
buybacks
respect
came
the
out as well.
buybacks. They'll let it chill, let the mega creeps begin to build up before
Roche
they go
is
in
still
again.
there. They could still just go and take Roche.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Oh, please. Let's see. OG try this. Perhaps one last
Would he
time.
even die
How
there?
do you
He
ban Slark instead of Terrorblade when
I
you're already
think that,
picking
as I
it?
said, it was just an oversight.
Slark-
I mean,
It had to
Slark
have
is
been a
not
massive
a
oversight.
threat to
No,
anti-mage.
AM hard counters Slark. I mean, yeah, sure, the leash prevents blinking now, which
True.
is weird. So it's, I'm sure, a different interaction than we remember. But even so,
Sure,
Terrorblade is
the
so
draft
bummed.
is better for Alliance, but it's not just a draft. They just play.
I think the draft was a big bit of it this
Yeah.
game.
Sure.
Like,
but
it was a big part of it this game. It was a really, really good outdraft by Alliance.
I feel like the better draft is just such a massive advantage in the new Dota. Teams are far more evenly matched in skill. You can take certain matchup advantages and just run all the way to a win. No stress. I just don't know about this Blink Meteor Hammer on tree. We saw Seb's item build in all the previous series. He looked great when he's going these teamfight items, but what does this do for his squad? And he's just gonna. They're gonna find him and kill him again, aren't they? Oh, okay. No, Jarix instead.
I don't think there's a better way to itemize on Treant. He still needs to do this stuff. Like could he have a Spirit Vessel? That could be the item to go.
Oh, Pycat is trying for a big play. He's into the pick. Did he get
Got it!
He did get the Aegis. He claims the Aegis
Whoa.
and the cheese, but he's died once. He is going to die again.
Cheese. No cheese, no bye-bye.
I mean, those are the bad. GG's cool. OG is out of it. The
That's
TI
it.
winners will not make it to the first major that they return and have a shot at making it to. They are out of the qualifiers. Alliance taking them out 2-1. And Alliance continuing on this streak of just constant improvement from qualifier to land to qualifier that we've seen from them this season and longer.
And
As
Alliance?
this squad's got, I think that they've got a lot of great things ahead of them as long as they don't pick SF.
Alliance looked really good throughout the previous season. They had some flaws, maybe just needed more time to get things together, and now we can see the drafts were really on point besides those
when they nail the
without
drafts.
the Shadowfiend and the gameplay. I mean, Insania is playing out of his mind, definitely, especially on this hero. I believe this hero is going to get banned out every single time they play
OG
against
first
it.
base banned it in the first game. It's just they didn't do it in game 3 and it hurt them.
Before we break this down too much, folks.
Yeah.
Sheever said we need to sell out immediately after every game finishes.
Oh, yeah.
But when we come back,
No, we have the break. It's fine. We only have to do that when there's a draft coming straight up.
Yeah.
But because there's no draft, we can talk for
Wait, what do you want to say?
Anyway,
what do you want to say?
I want
he
to
was
say
gonna
that
try and
when we
introduce now,
come
but we don't-
back,
But we've come back.
We're
so
gonna have
welcome back.
the best part of the stream, what you fellas at home have all been waiting for.
That's right.
Because
You're
we're gonna
gonna-
have what? It's gonna be a
Wait.
it's gonna be a 30-minute break or so until Alliance versus Liquid, which we will have up here next. Which
Aren't
of
you
course
gonna
is
cook for us, Kyle?
that's gonna be the big test for Alliance.
I was going to. Why did we get this? If I was.
Yeah,
gonna,
we've got this, so it's fine.
All right.
We're gonna be
What
entertaining you.
I'm making
we'll be
breakfast
entertaining you
tomorrow.
through
That'll
this
be
break.
our pre-stream
Okay.
entertainment. Will
There we
be
go.
burritos, curated by the one and only Chef Kyle. Josh, I actually taught Josh everything he knows.
And there we go. So we've got
Yeah,
that
I'm
all-
eating-
all
He
waiting.
promised
I'm eating at
breakfast
the hotel
burritos
just in
today as
case.
well.
Yeah, I would.
Didn't happen.
Yeah, I'd avoid it. But there we have it. So yeah, Alliance, they've done it. OG, they haven't. They're out of it. We'll I guess see them in the minor qualifiers, see what they're able to do there. But as it stands, Alliance will move forward to play against Liquid in just about half an hour on this stream right here. So do not go anywhere. We'll keep you entertained with some chimp-related activities, if you know what I mean. Get those bongos out, boys. We'll see you after the break.